welcome Latin hit new single, Arcadio Cario.
Show with Jimmy Fallon this past Royal Rumble edition of Friday Night Smack.
WrestleMania, almost as excited as you are, friend. Yeah. Maybe that means you won't have to.
Miami! How you guys doing? For you guys, we hope you guys have an amazing legend. My personal Mr. RKO himself.
Time World 15 tomorrow night.
Oh, I know. Shows both Randy Orton and Eladio. Orton's its
Reigns. He has held the title for the freest position he has ever been in at the Royal Rumble event. Live, not at the be involved in a decision.
This moment, I assure you, Roman Reigns keeping us not sleeping too comfortably in bed. Championship reign
will become the Roman Reigns historic reign.
Got Randy Orton, a 14-time champion, and LA Knight, a man who is a WWE career. It is going to be a long.
What's up? I bet none of you. It's pretty wild, right? Please show some love to my man, a lot of bit of it. Now, I'm here to talk. The Bloodline has had one hell of a run. And the main reason world title for almost is unfathomable. Nobody can stop him. Well, except for maybe. You see, because tomorrow's the When the dust settles, the only number, the 15. Because after I beat Roman Reigns, a 15-time, I'm gonna go about accomplishing that. What's that? 15-time world champion by beating me of the three most destructive RKO.
Another man in the.
There's other people in this match. AJ Styles. Well, to you, I'd say to Nick Aldis to let me off. To a man who stepped over my body, WWE L. As long as you've been in this business, you should know better. We have history, Randy. Last week, Al Baines and L.
To ya. Because you were about to say the name. But my God, AJ, since you've come back jumping over me, everybody's stepping. We have our fatal four-way. You think for a forcer of the bloodline solo? I tell you, convenient. 4 men in that match. A match tonight. Isn't that a chin scratch? Everything he could to make sure. So here's the deal. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll hit him so damn hard. And then with that same energy, I'll walk over you and your little voices. Sorry, soul that gets in my way. It's just a fact of life. Yeah.
LA Knight fired up.
Damn right, I'll step over.
Oh. And what did he say about a
seat coming your way when the undisputed WWE match itself? It will be has 3 extremely motivated.
And AJ Styles hoping that this in another championship again. No, is a fatal 4-way. Right in front of the camera. Nonetheless, Roman Carlito says actions have. Did to Carlito in a sneak attack,
and Carlito not
Introducing first, accompanying Wild, representing the Tone.
This is short, the embodiment of charisma and Kumi. He's the sinister live next on Friday Night Smack.
Knockout matchup of the new.
Your days 5 more than I need to care.
Wild.
question.
Accompanied by Angel del Fantasma
Corey, this has been brewing for months. Injured, the Hall of Famer
is responsible for what is believed that everything was fine until Carlito on sending Carlito packing for good.
Tonight, all right, stronger than ever.
Alone these days, of course, you got Humberto, men who were born and bred for this success in his native Mexico.
Escobar knew what he was doing. He took his time. Shoes brought in on Escobar and Carlito now.
Job Escobar in the early moments.
Turn your back on your family. Carlito said this
is an opportunity for Carlito to deliver. But you can't not be impressed with what Escobar,
the athlete that Escobar is, he truly is. Especially what he did to the Hall of Famer Ramos since the attack a couple of months ago.
Creating and forging a legacy for himself. Stand that if you want to make omelet, you got
stunning Carlito within the Escobar.
I like this. Just straightforward.
Agree with that. Face first into the turnbuckle is
into surroundings at all times during this one.
Escobar over the top. Now the dapper distraction.
When Barbara switched to
highly emotional and
blamed Carlito for the LW bar. Was out to seek.
And Carlito manages to WO. She said that it is bound by a real man in shred.
Carlito knows a thing or two about legacy and tradition.
Now taking out the Kinesio that Escobar first targeted
at this point, but it's a brilliant strategy by
Escobar punishing Carlito. Escobar now comes off the second rope. Now Escobar hammered away across the ring.
That could be a
pick at it too by Carlito. He's been through many wars.
A Hurricane Rana from the top just yet.
Escobar continuing to punish him.
His movements carefully measuring before
LWO looks on, trying to taken down by Escobar again.
Personal. This matchup is back to the armbar. Goes Santos
trying to make it back to a vertical base and paid for it. And here comes Carlito.
To avoid Carlito able to get the adrenaline. Money, much to the delight of the LWO.
Here tonight in Miami. By Carlito.
I don't know if Carlito's
in the lane for the win. Escobar.
As though for a moment Carlito's arm was going here. I thought Carlito was calling an auto buster by Lito.
And now Rey Mysterio's got to be looked.
Escobar looks all out of sorts at the moment.
With an elbow though.
Big knee lift. Carlito. This should come to the surprise. Still an Humberto throwing now.
And you can feel this just
chaos on the outside of the ring.
Everybody wiped out. It is
Electra Lopez
assaulting Zelina Vega. Pulls up Carlito for the win.
Santos
took advantage, but the story was part of Escobar's group.
Was spectacular as expected. A Madrina of NXT. Attention of Carlito and opened the door. This is the headline. Electra Santos.
Rivalry is far historic week here in WWE in the TV world as we know it. This 20th episodic television show in history. 52-week-a-year TV show will in the U.S., Canada, the United Kingdom, and over time, Netflix will also become the United States. News at its company headquarters in Stamford, 8-time WWE star in the entire planet, The Rock, and I'm extremely motivated and great.
Jay Styles, chill. Listen, help us get rid of that fool. Right at the Rumble, which is good for you.
Right. So what was all that about?
Wanted to do things the easy way. No momentum before the colossal fatal championship as Knight steps into the ring. Solo Sikoa.
2K24 is celebrating the past and present. Also, Women's Bel-Air will grace separate covers. The Rose will be on the cover of the Standard 4 finish.
My story. Full of ass whooping.
What even is this? Don't touch my...
Miami, Florida tonight for Friday Night Auto, home or motorcycle.
Bobby Lashley and the spectacular potentially turn the tides against as both groups face off and anything but civil.
A general manager in the history of WWE. Well, we can get into that, but
Congratulations.
Good job.
Santos. ¿Cómo le de ti? Pídele a Dios. Santos.
You know, you saw Ava in the Royal Rumble match tomorrow night.
You can see it all stake tomorrow.
30 men. One of the women includes Bayley.
Flow is sponsored by Progressive.
Whenever I find myself, and if these wall stories, they tell you about all the times that I stepped up, a double champion, stopped inside these walls, and then I spent months. The road was out there creating new history. I wanted to create something of my own, something that's in front of my eyes. A long time. Two women that were desperate, and the vision of damaging over WWE, and that's
in time. The genius of the sky.
Back from Japan to align herself with, and then we became so dangerous, stoppable.
This spells trouble for the.
When the Kabuki Warriors win the night, I'm going to win Mania, and I'm going to win the gold. Day one is going to be true one day, because between these walls, it's true, and it's not a story.
With Bayley, but you have to give the devil.
No, and the thing about Bayley is she's accomplished what she has yet to win. Control turns his attention on the left. Kairi Sane on the right. Asuka and Kairi's team in the history of WWE is held.
Warriors have a chance to once again call tag team champions, but they mutter, it goes down live. And it's...
You gotta spin it both ways. You like that, right? Stop. Wheels on the judgment day. Let's open this up. Balls everywhere. I'm here to see. Oh!
It's different. Get the word itself fixed. It can sound like solve, and solve can. But the orders from the tribal chief are for you to. I beg of you tonight, Solo. Don't be.
That's scary.
Scary to me. Roman, the tribal chief, this weekend to seize the world heavyweight champion. He's a visionary, and he's going to be a martyr. That martyr. You need to enter the Royal Rumble. You need to challenge WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship to the bloodline and of succession to who it all starts.
Intrigue in the app.
The Street Profits. Almighty.
Well, Corey went on Jimmy Uso does another man he's going to have to go through if he wants to win.
The Almighty and the Street Profits gear up in a face-to-face encounter. Nothing resembling simple. Down is live in Miami tonight and sponsor home or motorcycle insurance. This city and his song is absolutely home of the Miami Heat. Who could you?
Goldust! Did you see? Pick my number for the Royal Rumble. But what you should know is that... the heck? There's two.
Okay, thank you, Bayley.
The role model is the largest collection of official Royal Rumble Game Stadium in Tampa, Florida. The Royals WWE Superstar Apparel details.
In the ring, right? Montez Ford, the Street Profit.
But please, let me read former triples. Former United States champion, WWE champion. And listen, we didn't come in to see a fight. We're gonna bring. So finally get some.
Scarlett, the authors of pain, Paul Ellen.
Quite the collection of disturbed Scarlett.
These games. This is the kind of courage.
Taz, correct me if I'm not understand.
It's because they ain't standing on no type it out. Final Testament is something. Partner,
There is no
Mr. Ellering speaks is frustration. Oh, get it. I understand. Shut the hell up. I aren't going according to plan anymore. You feel like you're not. You're not. For the city of Miami. You said we've honored that agreement. You're still. So unfortunately, you're not getting your.
Whoa, Cross. Hey, listen. I will give you the benefit of the doubt. We are standing fading tonight.
Oh boy, here we go.
Right in the eyes of
Larry and Cross.
Cross taking the advance post.
That was much more than a distraction. Razor and Akam.
Complete beatdown.
Oh, these two behemoths.
Cross, Bobby trying to fight back. Final testament
of Bobby Lashley. Big
hammer. And man, it's a very dangerous group.
Ellering pulling the strings. The final testament will commit.
It's time to come together. Whenever you're ready.
Uso didn't appear to be thrilled with his draw.
Scheduled for one fall from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 200.
Miami Cole,
gentlemen. To Waller. It's Theory. Carmel.
All day. That's all.
Will be partnership. Tonight, Knight looks to with the enforcer of the bloodline.
8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, line as well. Logan Paul defending on Logan Paul, a guest on the KO show.
Second to KO.
That could keep me down for 3 seconds. I'm gonna have this cast on at the Royal Rumble. In fact,
and Logan Paul with the right.
Kevin Owens living up to his motto. Watch that. Logan Paul look bad for the prize fight.
It wasn't done center yesterday in Orlando.
Yeah, I'll see you in 2 days. Yeah, you will. Wait, Kevin.
And then Logan Paul did this. This thing is just broken down. It's these men so proud of what
a prize as a prize fighter. Medium Maverick. Logan Knight streaming live on Peacock.
And back here on Friday Night SmackDown. Awesome action here tonight.
Tuesday, weighing in at 200.
Hey! Is Carmelo Hayes from him. One of the most big brand with an opportunity tonight and have the matchup stop premature. Now tonight, we will get a clear cut, or is it the former NXT?
Carmelo Hayes, so exciting. Austin Theory. WWE today.
Carmelo Hayes is such a versatile.
Oh, what a drop kick.
Sharp knife edge chop, rocked.
Shot to fame in NXT. As Corey mentioned, to become NXT champ.
Coming up soon in the finals. Tag team partner Trick Williams.
Carmelo has Theory
sleeping. Theory's been very vocal. He's focusing here. But Theory had better not look.
WrestleMania.
No doubt about it. Theory would love to add to that resume. And
back in the ring, and Carmelo was taken out of us. Theory's in. Fox, two of the brightest stars in WWE.
Hayes has certainly been rocks Austin Theory and innovative.
Couldn't believe it. First goes Theory. Hayes. Carmelo Hayes is
around the world we go. Drive mounted on the middle rope, but
he played such a factor in this match.
Has it hooked. Attacks the
Hayes kicks.
Wow. Disbelief on the face of Austin Theory. That Theory ripped the maneuver. Austin Theory and Bento Hayes in need of a rally.
And now up. Waist lock.
With the power of
Theory reverse in, has the tights.
Oh, and Theory. And poor Carmelo's
by Waller and Theory. Back up.
Trick Williams.
Buddy, Trick Williams.
Come by.
a very busy because a week from Sunday at Vengeance Day, the championship.
And this forces in the semifinals of the LWO.
That's this coming to Tropicana Field, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Every man for himself. Last man standing, punches.
And we're going to run it back on the winner, the top rope elimination match. Who will head?
Become is for the United States champion. Logan Paul defends the United States title.
Is under siege as the WWE Universal Championship are LA Knight and against the self pinfall
on Friday night SmackDown. Our main event credit one bang. Let's
Danny by SmackDown here in Miami. What was that like for you?
WWE ring, so I was
Rumble weekend, and I gotta ask.
No, I gotta go. My boy Ray. Respectfully, I wouldn't.
He's respectful. Yeah. He's up. We're wrong. Hope I was wrong. Little bit.
Contest is scheduled for you weighing in at 240.
One of the biggest matches of his life, the undisputed WWE Championship of the Bloodline. In tonight's LA Knight takes on Don't Be Merciful. Fix Friday Night SmackDown.
The NFC.
But tonight, Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. Having that after the show to get to Tampa for the Rumble tomorrow. Set for action here tonight in our...
Final Wise Man special weighing in at 200.
In Alabama next Friday night, you got to be champion because all the odds.
And as the enforcer of the Bloodline, who's quarters tonight, Solo has been tapped. Sikoa's been unable to do it.
Yeah, Paul Heyman saying, "Don't be merciful for Roman Reigns' crown."
Then Jimmy Uso. Now, I would certainly please the
Tonight SmackDown is sponsored by eBay Motors tonight. Now, with everything that's going on with Jimmy, I'd venture to say that perhaps or scared going into the Royal
Reigns has ever felt, but certainly the walls seem to be closing. LA Knight looking to get past Solo because LA Knight's weak.
Takes Sikoa down. So Roman Reigns has to face Knight. Stop.
We are all guilty of perhaps over Jay Styles, who has a problem with Reigns. The right hand of Solo used to deliver strategy by Knight.
Of Solo Sikoa.
Yes, his title against 3 challengers.
About this earlier, Roman's never been in a fatal years ago. He wasn't a triple threat at Wrestling Challenge to date.
For everyone thought the Tribal Chief was in. He smashed and stacked.
Yeah, and now Knight sending Sikoa. Paul Heyman saying if you win the thing, you challenge Seth Rollins at the Royal Rumble as champion. If an ally can win the rank, Solo's in control. Build momentum to the fatal 4-way against Roman.
My goodness!
A kick out by Knight.
What? And get this, LA Knight was in Miami.
And now Sikoa.
We know LA Knight is a supreme, the biggest opportunity of his career. Earlier tonight, he will take part in the whole thing and head to WrestleMania. And by the time WrestleMania rolls around.
Yeah, Solo Sikoa to be beaten and battered 24 hours of his life. Oh, the Bulldog by a plex that AJ Styles has been time world champion. Of course, Crown Jewel late last year and Roman was ever.
Here comes rocking Solo like a spear.
However, here comes LA Knight. Knight. Into the corner.
And for Jimmy Uso.
Spike and a DDT. And now, here comes LA Knight now.
The threat tomorrow of
When you make a great... Under fatal 4-way rules, there's no disqualification.
Solo.
AJ Styles with a...
body.
Well, remember, Styles said he wanted this match. Knight stepped over him for this opportunity. And now an angry...
Furniture here at ringside. A steel chair, but... We got a standoff. Go ahead, dog. Do what you... Look. Hit him! No! Was imploring to tear to the spine from the...
It comes to the bloodline.
Giles and Orton on a collision.
Oh, there's the power slam to Jimmy Uso.
For the second straight week, it may be Orton.
Looking to take Randy Orton out for the spinning solo, but...
Jimmy, if you can hear mine, get...
Vengeance! Randy Orton!
Styles!
For the phenomenal... For the Pele kick at the start of the night. Vengeance Orton! Randy Orton will tomorrow night be his...
It only is well aware.
Will this be the scene? The longest